Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ava Kumari, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Nirmala College, Ranchi. Today we will discuss the reduction formula of sin mx into cos nx. Let us see. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ava Kumari. Today we will discuss reduction formula for definite integral. Earlier we have seen the reduction formula for integration of sin mx into cos nx dx. So let us see the reduction formula for 0 to pi by 2 sin mx into cos nx dx. So we know that the reduction formula for integration of sin mx into cos nx dx is क्या है? तो वो हम लिखते हैं m plus n integration of sin mx into cos nx dx is equals to the first function is sin m plus 1x into cos n minus 1x, and then we have plus n minus 1 integration of sin mx into cos n minus 2x dx. Okay, so here we have to find the integration over this limit 0 to pi by 2. So let us put this value here. So therefore 0 to pi by 2, that is therefore 0 to pi by 2, that is sin mx into cos nx dx equal to, so let us put the value here. So 1 by m plus n is common, so here is sin m plus 1x into cos n minus 1x over 0 to pi by 2. Then we have plus, so n minus 1 divided by m plus n, and then again we have 0 to pi by 2 sin mx into cos n minus 2x dx. Let's put this as equation number 1. Now what we will write, the left hand side value is mn. Okay, this is integration over 0 to pi by 2 sin mx into cos nx dx. So the right hand side, this value will be equals to 0 because we have pi by 2 and here 0. So due to sin m plus 1x and cos n minus 1x, we are getting this value equals to 0. So here 0 plus n minus 1 by m plus n. Let us write this value as im comma n minus 2. Equation number 2. Since we can write this value as imn, so we will write this value as im n minus 2. Now we have to find the preceding values of the systems m, n minus 2 and thereafter and so on. So therefore, what we put here, we put n equals to n minus 2. Therefore, so what we get m n minus 2. There is no change in the value of m, that's why we have not put any value for m. It's itself m. So im n minus 2 equals to, this value is equals to what? So n minus 3 divided by m plus n minus 2, and here is im comma n minus 4. Okay, and so on. And again similarly im n minus 4 is equals to, so m minus 4 we are getting here n minus 5, m plus n minus 2 तो ये हो जाएगा 4, and im n minus 6, and so on and so on. Okay, so now substituting all these values in the equation number 2, so here we get the value as imn. So imn equals to what? So here the two cases arises. The first one will depends on this value of n. Here I have put it n equals to n minus 2. Next we will be putting n equals to n minus 4. So thereafter, in the so many times, last term we will put if n minus n, then what we get here is 0 if n is even. But if n is odd, then if it is odd, then we get some another value, might be possible n plus 1 minus 2, like this. So we are remaining with the value I m comma 1. So let us see. So here is the case. So first, what happened if n is an even integer? If n is an even integer, then what we will write? Then I m n. Okay, here we will putting this value. So one by one we'll putting this value here, and we are left with the value as I m n equals to n minus 1 by m plus n. And now we will put this value again here. So we get n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2. Next we put this value here. So n minus 5 by m plus n minus 4, and so on. Since it is n is even, so we are left with what? I am 0. 0. So the last term will be is equals to 3 by m plus 4, 1 by m plus 2, and I am 0, like this. Okay, so this is the value for I m n. Now, what is the value of I m 0? So I m 0 means what? Integration over 0 to pi by 2 sine mx and then cos 0 dx. This means 0 to pi by 2 sine mx and then dx. And now by the reduction formula 1, we know that the sine mx dx will depends on the value of m. If m is even, then we get the some another values. If m is odd, then we get the some another value. So let us see. So here the two cases arises. So here two cases arises. So what are the cases? So case 1. Case 1 क्या है? जब आपका क्या है, m की वैल्यू क्या हो? m is even integer. अब जब m आपका even integer है तो हमारा वैल्यू क्या होगा, हम ये देखेंगे. तो हमारा वैल्यू जो है वो कुछ ऐसा होगा 0 to pi by 2 sin mx dx. ये कितने हो जाते हैं? तो m से स्टार्ट करते हैं. m minus 1, then m minus 2, m minus 3, up to dot dot 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we have I 0, and I 0 equals to what? Dx, and dx, the integration over dx is pi by 2. So here is pi by 2. So now we put this value from here to this equation. So let us put this equation as equation number 3. Now, and this one as equation number 4. Now put the value from 4 in 3. So what we get? We get I m n is equals to. So what are these values? So here is this one. So n minus 1 by m plus n, n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2, and so on. 3 by m plus 4, 1 by m plus 2, and then I am 0, and I am 0 is this much, and value of this is here in equation number 4. So now into. So what we write here? Into m minus 1 by m, m minus 3 by m minus 2, up to dot dot 1 by 2, and then pi by 2. Therefore imn is equals to, so imn, here is imn. So now imn is equals to, now arrange this value, we will write it as m minus 1, m minus 3, up to dot dot 5, 3. Here is 5, 3, 2, then 1, then 5, 3, 1, and here is n minus 1, n minus 3. So n minus 1, n minus 3, and so on up to dot dot 3, 1, divided by the next value is, here is m plus n, m plus n minus 2, up to dot dot 4, 2, and also pi by 2. So this is the value when we have the both m and n are even. So where both n is even and m is also even. Now next is case 2. So next is case 2. So what in this case 2 is? Case 2. Now in case 2 we have the value as. So what are these values? When, here we are looking for the n, when n is even and m is odd integer. So here we are getting with the value of imn. No? So imn, so integration over 0 to pi by 2 sine mx dx. What? Here m is odd. So due to m is odd, what we get the value of this term as? So this term, the value of this term is m minus 1, m minus 2, m minus 3 up to dot dot 3, 2. Okay, this thing. So now we will again put this value in equation number. In this equation, that means here we will putting this value, here I am 0, but here we are living with the I am 1, and that's why we have finding the value of I am 1. So what this I am 1 is? So let us write this value here. Therefore I am n. So what I am n is? N minus 1 by m plus n, n minus 3, m plus n minus 2 up to dot dot we have 3 by m plus 4 and 1 by m plus 2 and into, again into, here what we get the value with this one? So let us put this value here. So into m minus 1, m minus 2, m minus 3 up to dot dot 3, 2. Okay, so we are living with this value by arranging the value is here as m minus 1, m minus 3, 4, 2, thereafter n minus 1, n minus 2 up to dot dot 3 and then 1. Okay, and the denominator we have m plus n minus 2 up to dot dot 5, 3 and then 1. Okay, fine. So now this is the case when n is even but m is 1 times odd and 1 times even. Now let us just see the second part. Second part, when n is odd integer. Here looking for n is odd. Earlier we have seen when n is even. Okay, so now when n is odd, then I am n. What will write I am n as? N minus 1 by m plus n, m plus n minus 2 n minus 3 and so on, 2 divided by m plus 3, and here we are living with I am 1. Earlier we are having the value as I am 0 when n is an even integer. So we have I am n as this one and I am 0, but when n is an odd integer, we have the value I am n as this one, n minus 1, m plus n, n minus 3, m plus n minus 2, 2 by m plus 3 and I am 1. So let us see what is the value of I am 1 here. Now, but I am 1 equals to what? Integration over 0 to pi by 2 sine m x and then cos x dx, because we have 1, so cos 1x dx, so cos x dx. Now to evaluate, we put, what we put here? Sin x as t, and this implies cos x dx as dt. Also, when x equals to 0, this implies t is also equals to 0, and when x is 0 pi by 2, This implies t is your 1. Therefore, integration over 0 to pi by 2 sine mx cos x dx is equals to what? So integration over 0 to 1 t to the power m and then dt. So this is equals to what? T to the power m plus 1 by m plus 1, 0 to 1. And this having the value as 1 by m plus 1. That is definite value. So therefore, I m n. So let us put this value here in here. So we are living with the value n minus 1 by m plus n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2 up to dot 2 by m plus 3 into 1 by m plus 1, where whether m is even or odd. That means here there is no effect over m because we are living with the value b im1 and im1 having the value 1 by m plus 1. That's why when n is odd integer, we have the value as imn equals to n minus 1 m plus n minus 3 m plus n minus 2 up to dot 2 by m plus 3 into 1 by m plus 1. So I hope you will understand very well. Next day we will come with some another questions based on the reduction formula. Thank you.